Hey there, it's Mindy and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. So the other day I asked on Twitter what you all think I should build, and you took a poll of a home in Sulani, a suburban house, a modern home, or a park, and you all chose park to my dismay. No, I'm just kidding, kinda. So I have struggled with parks before in the past, and I think for me the big thing is trying to get the layout correct, and that was probably the hardest part for me in building this park. And I also wanted to make it kind of match the scenery around it, so I wanted to feel like it belonged there, if that makes sense. And with this park, it was a smaller park, and for my game save file, I'm definitely going to be building a park in this spot. I think I'm going to practice a little bit more before, so I don't think I'm going to use this park in my game save file. I think I'm going to practice a little bit more. Not that I do not think this is of quality. Of course, is of quality. I would never upload it to my channel if I just kind of half did it or didn't do it at all, or just wasn't proud of it. I would never ever do that, because I love my channel, I love what I do, I love sharing it with people, and I present myself a little bit better than that. So with that being said, I like this park. I just think I need to practice a little bit more. In my head, when I think of a park, I think of a place for children to safely play. I think of a place for picnics, and I think of a place for lots of greenery and flowers and just all those fun things. But when I look at this area of Newcrest, I kind of imagine more of like an open park, a city park, if you will. And by that, I mean, basically this is a very man-made park. This is very well manicured, and it probably wasn't here before. It was probably, the trees were planted, and it's not really natural to the land. And the reason I say that is because of the surroundings. If you look to the left of this park, there's actually a smaller park, and if you look behind it, there is a river, I guess, like a river or like a canal. And so I imagine this is kind of a place that you walk through to maybe catch the ferry or catch a boat or go sightseeing or what have you. And that's kind of what I came up with this park. So I wanted to make it kind of look like that. I wanted to make it look like this is where people go. This is kind of right in between the park beside it and the ferry area. So that's kind of what I was going for. The other struggle that I have is in my head for a while now, I've been thinking of building a park, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have put those options on my Twitter when I asked that question. And for my game save file, I'm going to be putting a park right in this lot, but I'm also going to be doing a very large park, probably like one of our largest, what is it, like 60 by 60, 64 by 64? I don't remember. Anyways, I am going to be putting a very large park in my game save file, and that being said, I have definitely been thinking for a while now of all the things that I want in that park, ice cream stands and food stands and, places for your pets, places for your kids, just I want it all. And I think in my head I was trying to cram all of that stuff in here, but at the same time keep it as a small park. And you guys are probably like, well, why didn't you just change lots? Like, why didn't you get a bigger lot? And I'll tell you why. When I have thought about my game save file, I have gone through each world, and I have basically decided from the surroundings of this, or I guess I should say to the best of my ability, from the surroundings around the area, where homes should go, where parks should go, where I feel the difference between like residential and community lots should go. And in my head, in my game save file, this is a lot that's going to be a park, and I want it that way for a specific reason, because I've looked at this area and I thought, hey, I think this would make a really great park or a great community lot, and this is what I've come up with. So that being said, that's exactly why I didn't pick a larger lot out of all of them, and I just kind of went with this because I am eventually going to be building a park here. So anyways, throughout all of that really long rambling, you have seen some of the park come together. I have a gazebo and a place to eat, and I'm kind of like mapping things out a little bit. So you see that sand area is actually going to be the kid area, and I tried a couple different fences, and I ended up landing on this really cute brick one, which I think fits perfectly in this area. It's very I don't know, I don't know how to explain it. It's just really cute. I really love it. I love like the brick fences like that, and it just, I don't know, it looks very just clean, and yeah, I really like it. So I have to give you warning, in this build you're going to see me skip around quite a lot because like I said, I just struggled so much with this build, and yeah, that's what I did. I was just like back and forth. I originally wanted to put these little lanterns in there, and I thought it was cute, but at the same time I don't think it really fit with the style. The very kind of like clean, and I don't know what the word is for it that I keep trying to think. I guess just like clean. You know, it's a well manicured park. It's a nice park. It's not a park that you would just like find in the woods and, you know, and everything kind of goes park. So I don't know what I'm saying. So I also put in a basketball court over here, and I did the same thing. I decided on these cute little lamp posts to put on the entrance of each of those, just like little small areas, and you can change, you know, either lot to just fit your needs however you want in your game as well. So you're going to see me just mess around with the train so many times. I'm going to erase things. I'm going to move things. I'm going to start from one place and end at the other. It's just a hot mess. Anyways, so I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a catch up on my channel. I recently reached 204 subscribers, which I'm so excited about, you guys. And I have to say, I honestly had tears in my eyes, because I say this every time I reach like another milestone on my YouTube channel. I never thought I would get this far, and you know, that's amazing. I hope I have 1,000 more of these moments where I'm like, I never thought I'd get this far. I hope that I continue to inspire every simmer out there to just, I don't know, be yourself, enjoy. Like, this is your imagination at work, you know, and as a 30-year-old adult with 2 kids, I can definitely tell you that The Sims brings out my imagination, which sometimes as an adult can feel pretty lost. And so that's one thing that I really enjoy about The Sims, and I hope that I can bring all of that out for all of you. I hope that you just enjoy hanging out with me. You know, that's one thing that I can say is I've made so many friends amongst the Simmers community, friends from all over the world. That's so amazing. I mean, like, it blows my mind. Like, I have opened up my world to just everybody, and it's great. I've met a lot of really nice people. So yeah, I cannot believe it, but thank you guys so much. I'm definitely going to be doing a 200 subscriber special, so keep your eyes out for that. I also did recently start my first Simstagram story, so I will post my Instagram down below so you can check it out. It is a story about a young adult who lost her parents in a car accident, and she decided to come to Sulani to kind of clear her head, and she just wanted to get away. She was given a small inheritance, and once she stepped off of that plane into the white sands of Sulani, she fell in love. She decided to use her inheritance to build a small home. She stayed with a host family during that time, and of course fell in love and married the host's son. So yeah, there's a lot going on in there. I kind of set it up as if she's reading she's writing in a diary, which I know has been done before, but anywho, check it out. It is my first Simstagram story ever. So you kind of saw that I jumped forward a little bit. Thought I was recording. I wasn't recording. I do that a lot. I feel like you guys hear that a lot on my channel. But yeah, so I wasn't actually recording. And so you saw the little chest area come together. And then over here, I start working on these flower beds. I love how these flower beds turn out. I'm really bad. I'm getting better, though. I'm getting better at landscaping. And this I think looks really, really well. I typically like more of the manicured type landscaping versus like the out in the wild landscaping. I don't know why. It looks really good to me. And these flowers, I don't know, like I usually just pick them, and I like to typically group them in with how I feel like they would grow in certain weather, but I don't know, these are kind of like all different flowers, and it looks pretty good. I'm pretty proud of it. My only regret is that I did not add more. There's a basketball in there. Did you guys see that? Oh, that's so weird. I did not even notice that. That's the strangest thing. I'm gonna have to look at that when I go back in. Wow. Anyways, I don't remember what I was saying. But yeah, I'm pretty proud. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. The only thing that I regret out of this build is that I did not put more flower beds throughout this build, because I'm pretty pleased with the flower beds. And normally when I do landscaping, I'm like, oh, I don't know about that. But yeah, this turned out pretty well, so I'm pretty excited about that. So you guys are going to see a few things that we do need to talk about in this build, and we'll get to them like here shortly. But I do just want to let you know that this build is pet friendly, so I've got all of the needs that your pet will need if you take them to the park. And then this is the build that we need to talk about. So I decided to add a little veggie stand here, because I just kind of imagined that maybe some of the local farmers or local gardeners, what have you, maybe just come and get together, and they sell their fruit here at this fruit stand at the park. And I just thought it was like a really cute idea. But I do just want to tell you that the hanging fruit baskets and the fruit on the shelf that I end up putting here was not my idea. I did actually get it from Cyberdoll's latest one. I don't know if it was her latest build, but one of her most recent builds in Sulani, and it's a build that she did very similar to my souvenir shop, where she put a bunch of shops down on the beach, and one of those was like a bar and like a souvenir shop, and I think one of them was like a fruit and veggie stand. And well, I know one of them was, and she just did so good. She made like these hanging baskets and filled them with fruit from the debug menu. And yeah, it turns out pretty good, and I was pretty pleased with that. I will link Cyberdoll's video down below so you can see what I'm talking about. And yeah, I pretty much, like, I just thought it was a really good idea, and I thought that I would add that into my game file. So, or not my game file, but I guess this lot. So just so you know, I am not copying her. You know, let's talk about that, okay? When you put something on YouTube and somebody does it, like, be flattered. Don't say that somebody's copying them. Like, when I put something on YouTube and you're like, hey, that looks really nice, by all means, do it. Why do you think I do YouTube? So you guys can get inspiration from me, so you can see the different ideas that I've done. Like, duh. Anyways, so that spiel aside, it's just a pet peeve of mine. If you see these little juice canteens, I don't know what it's like a juice canter, that I put on here in game, it actually disappeared. And if you are familiar with the debug menu, you probably understand that. If you are not familiar with the debug menu can be accessed by typing in bb.showhiddenobjects and typing in debug in the search file. It'll bring up a menu of a whole bunch of items that you do not have access to in games. And they're items such as the remote, some of the doctor's equipment, cups, stuff like that. Different food items, obviously. And you just have to be really careful, because it's not meant to be accessed. It is a cheat. And so sometimes you will find stuff is very glitchy in the debug item. You can put something down and not be able to pick it up, or you can put something down and it disappears in the live mode, as you see, which happened to me. So I was like really kind of frustrated, because I spent forever trying to like organize all of these up here, and I used my little OSP shelf, which again, I will link that in the description down below. So if you guys are curious about that, you can check that out as well. Basically, what it does is just make sure that my items are not floating above anything. Of course these did, so I just went ahead and put a shelf in there, so you can't really tell. Anyways, also the other issue that I had was with the hanging baskets. I don't remember what Cyberdoll used to hang, like, to make it look like the baskets were hanging, like what was holding on to the baskets, if that makes sense. And so I found a stick in the debug menu and I put it in there, and it actually, I mean, it looked decent. And that disappeared as well. So now I need to go back and find something for the hanging baskets. And I will put that in there, and I will also add more to the shelf before I upload this video or this park for you guys. So do not worry. It will be fixed. So it may look a little bit different than what you see in like maybe the screenshots or something. See, there's the little stick that I used, and I thought it was clever, you know, like it was okay. Like, it's not my best, like, you know what I mean? Like, but what are you supposed to like find to hang there? And I don't remember what she used. I'm gonna have to go back and look and see what she used to hang her little baskets from. So the bottom basket has apples, the middle basket has asparagus, and the top basket has yellow bell peppers. And then I end up adding an extra basket down here at the very bottom, which is going to have lemon in it. And I thought it was just really cute. I thought the whole little item, like the whole store, was really cute. I also add in like a little cooler, so like maybe they could get juice or milk or water or something while they were out. I don't know why you would want milk at a park on a hot day or something, but anyways, and then I also add in the little pet vendor. So the little vendor, I think I don't know if it has like actual treats or if it's just, I think it has treats, and then I think you can also get pet medicine or something. I have to look into that, because that's one thing that I didn't check, because I didn't check the pet vendors, because I don't know, I wasn't sure what was in it, and I should have checked that while I was play testing it. But let me know in the comments below if you know. I'll probably check it before then, but if you do know, let me know, just in case I forget, because I probably will forget. Anyways, I stuck a little like note on here. I thought it was really cute, like maybe the person who was running the cash register made a few notes of what they needed to bring in next time, or their inventory, or maybe a special request. This is a little pet vending machine that I put in, and like I said, this is pet friendly. I put in four pet bowls and a litter box and a little place for your pets to get their toys. So yeah, definitely pet friendly. I did not put any pet training items in this park just because they take up quite a lot of space, and this really isn't like a pet park, although I am going to be making one eventually. So don't worry, stay tuned. My save file is going to have everything. So yeah, this turns out pretty well, and I like the little signs that I put on here, and I actually put a little like poster of fruit on the outside, kind of like advertising, like, hey, we sell fruit here, come get it. But yeah, it turns out pretty well. I'm pretty pleased with the whole thing. And then I love the middle of this that I work on next, so you're going to see that kind of come together, and I'm really excited for it. And then yeah, I think I work on like the kid area too, and the bathroom, so we are almost done. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how it all came together. And then again, while you guys are watching that, just another I guess like a heads up on my channel, I'm hoping to come out with some sort of schedule. I had a schedule for a while, but you know, surprise surprise, I wasn't sticking to it. So I'm hoping to come up with like a little bit more of a realistic schedule now that I've kind of been doing this on like more consistently. So yeah, hopefully I'll have something out. I want to at least get like 3 Let's Plays out a week, because I feel like my Let's Plays, while they're really easy to record, they're probably harder than the rest of my videos to edit. And I don't know, like, if you've ever made a Let's Play and tried to edit those videos. I'm telling you, like, any YouTuber will tell you that Let's Plays are just the most annoying videos to edit. But I love editing, except for my Let's Plays. No. Sometimes I don't even really, like, I don't edit a lot in my Let's Play, just because, like, I don't know, sometimes it doesn't really call for it, but there are times that, you know, you have to. Anyway, so here are the bathrooms, and I kind of put like an awning thing over the 2, and then of course I put another vending machine out here so your Sims could grab a drink or a sandwich, and then another pet vending machine as well. I stuck the litter box over on that side too. I was trying to find like a inconspicuous place to put the litter box, and I kind of decided on that area because even though they're like the vending machine is close, like the sim vending machine and not the pet one, I know it's kind of close, but I guess your Sims really wouldn't be eating there. They would just kind of like grab and go. So yeah, anyways, I like how it turned out. And I also put a trash can, and then in the middle here I stuck a couple different benches, so if you are waiting for like maybe your son or your daughter or whatever to use the bathroom or grab something from the vending machine, you can sit and wait for them. And that's just something that I've seen like pretty common in a lot of parks, like they always have like a little sitting area outside of the bathroom. That way you can just wait on whoever you're with. And then so the bathrooms, I hung these little bulletin boards up because I was kind of, I don't know, I just thought it was cute. I kind of imagine that like people post stuff in there like, hey, I need this or I need that. And then here I am using the pet bowls, and of course I put down the little toy box for the pet stuff. So moving on to this little centerpiece, I wanted to have kind of like a focal piece of the whole park, and I thought this was really cute. It's actually foundation, and you can find a really good tutorial from Kate Emerald on how to make those circular shapes. I will post those in the comments below too, so you can check that out as well. But I really like the idea of using that as kind of like a flower bed, and I sized up a fountain and decided to put flowers all around it, and it looks pretty cute. And I stick like a fence around the side because I kind of imagined if you didn't, like kids would probably like crawl up there and like, I don't know, pull things out or just throw stuff in there or whatever. So I wanted to make it like just look like it was kind of like the focal point of everything, and I don't know, it turns out pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with it. Excuse me. So yeah, moving on, we are coming close to the end of the video. I go through and add this, and then I do the kid area, which kid area turns out pretty cute. And again, this has been play tested, so everything works. I am going to be getting the debug items fixed for you guys, so you'll have that in game, and you won't have to worry about blank shelves or wondering why these baskets are floating. By the way, I took a pause right here, and I thought that I couldn't find it when I was editing. I was like, where'd that pause go? I was talking to one of my children. I don't remember what about, but I had like stopped what I was doing for a minute and was talking to them. So I apologized about that. So yeah, I hope you guys check out my Simstagram story. I hope you enjoyed this video, and be sure to keep an eye out for more of my videos to come. I'm starting a new Let's Play, and with that Let's Play, I'm actually gonna be, I've been working on that house for that family, so you guys are gonna get the speed build of that too. And it's just a basic suburban home, so it's really cute, so I'm really excited to get that out as well. And I'm also excited to start that Let's Play. Like I said, check out my Instagram story. So I've never made one before, but I'm really pleased with how it turned out. Or how it's going, I guess I should say, not turned out. I've never even, I've looked at a few Instagram stories, I've been hooked on a few of them, but I didn't really know where to start myself. So be sure to check those out. Like I said, I will post Kate Emerald's tutorial on how to make perfectly round foundations, and I will also post the video from Cyberdoll that I used her ideas from, so you guys can check her out as well. And yeah, I'm trying to think if I have any other announcements. I reached 200. We talked about that, but I'm really excited. I actually have 204. I will be putting up my 204 suburban, what's it called? I don't know. It's really late. It's like 1:40 in the morning here. I'll be putting up my 204 subscriber special for you guys, so I'm really excited about that too. I've just got so much to share with you, and I have a good idea of what I want to do for my special there, and be on the lookout for that as well, you guys. I'm so happy. I am elated. I am just over the moon. You guys are awesome. I'm telling you, I've made so many friends, and yeah, it's going good, and I don't intend to stop anytime soon. So yeah, with that being said, like I said, we are coming up on the end of this video. You're just gonna see me put like a little canopy over these little cute picnic tables, by the way, which I love. And I tried to do the whole I don't know, what is that called, like the whole, I don't know. Anyways, I do end up keeping the green and white one in the entrance, just because I felt like it was a little bit more neutral, so fit a little bit better. So with that being said, you guys be sure to check me out on Twitter, check me out on Twitch, although I have not streamed in a while. Check out my Instagram and my Tumblr page, all of that fun stuff. And with that being said, I will see you guys all later. Keep an eye out for my 204 subscriber special, and I think that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my park. I'm not going to let you guys vote anymore. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I will talk to you all later. Bye.